to get both the listener and performer on the same frequency. The latest of the music sessions will host one of SA's most respected and untouchable MCs. He calls himself PoetMC, and we couldn't agree more with that fitting reference. Known best when he is with his band as Tumi and the Volume. Tumi Molekane will set the stage on fire at Katzy's in Rosebank. Supporting the rapper will be upcoming artists Stat P and a couple of other ones. Natalia Molebatsi, he joins me in studio now. Tumi, thank you very much. I don't think I've ever interviewed her, have I?
I know, sir.
How weird is that? You
crazy.
are a staple in the music industry. I mean, you're one of the king rappers in the country. I've never interviewed you. Talk to me about how you feel about being part of this and kind of being that intimate, because you like getting up close.
I do. I mean, it's you know, it's kind of a throwback to how I started, really.
Yeah.
You know, like really nice little jazz clubs. You know, I think it's great. You know, the lineup. I think, you know, what's interesting to me is, like, you know, you have poets, you have rappers, you have bands. You know, it kind of just takes me back again to, like, you know, the things that formed us as artists.
One of the things that we always remember is that Tumi has had the ability to kind of speak about issues in society, in our environment. He's had the ability to talk about music in a context that connects with young people, old people. What is it about your ability to put words on paper that connects with people in such a way that it polarizes them in many ways?
I think, you know, how I was raised. I think, you know, you just, as a musician, as an artist as well, you just have a conscience that, you know, you have to speak your conscience, and, you know, you get provoked, you get inspired, you get, you know, just titillated by certain things, you know, and you must speak, and you must, you know, so I, you know, and also, I mean, look, I'm you know, there's skill and talent to it, so I think that always helps. Just a little bit. Right. So, you know, that's pretty much it, really. You know.
Throughout the years, we've watched your career blossom from, in many ways, we considered you to be this very underground, you know, rapper with a conscience, and then you started dabbling in the commercial scene.
For sure.
That's the perception, at least.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that was always what you were, always a commercial rapper who had roots in the underground, or if it was an underground rapper who wanted to go commercial. Right. Whatever, we've seen that career blossom. We've seen you do so many different things musically. I mean, whether it's, you know, it was unheard for rappers to have live bands and interact with live musicians. And I know a lot of rappers might be giving me flack, but that's the reality.
For sure.
They go and they produce beats. They don't work with a live organ that has the feedback. Was it always your plan to be a little bit different, maybe a little bit left of center, maybe a little bit right of what was currently in the mainstream?
No, I mean, you know, to speak to your underground thing, I think that's just, it's how I came up. I think it wasn't like I want, no artist or person, or creative person wants their stuff to not be heard or not be seen, wants it in a small little corner. You want the world to see it, right? But also, I just think, you know, I am who I am. I think there are just certain idiosyncrasies and certain things that, you know, will make me go, but everyone's doing this. I don't want to do that. I want to actually create something new. I don't want to be the South African version of 50 Cent or this. I want to be me. I want to be uniquely me, you know. So that's what has always inspired me, doing stuff with an orchestra, or me doing stuff with an Afrikaans rock singer, or, you know what I mean, like, I just it feels like, oh, there's something new there, there's a new voice there, and I want to explore it.
Rappers are competitive in nature. They always are. Whether it's for the fastest selling tracks, the biggest albums, the loudest noisy media. How do you keep to your game and not get distracted by guys like AKA, Casper? You know, there's a list of them. You know, I'm only mentioning the two of them.
For sure.
But, you know, I don't want the other rappers to be upset with me. But how do you stick to your game and not say, well, he's doing something in the media spotlight, let me now do something in the media spotlight, and kind of stay to what is you?
Look, I don't want to be disingenuous and say I don't compete as well. I don't get, you know, a little bit like shook up when someone sells platinum, and, you know, it's hip hop music is competitive by nature. It's like that, you know. So I definitely do feel like you always need to have your finger on the pulse, you know. So I've done songs with AKA, I've worked with Casper on stage, off stage, you know. So, but I think it is always important to, like, not get carried away by the wind. Sometimes the wind is really strong, you know, and it's going that way, but, like, you know, for you to always keep focus of what you're doing and just kind of, like, you know, maintain. But it is difficult. Not everybody has that privilege or opportunity, you know.
Let's get back very quickly. 15 seconds. You've got this
sir.
upcoming gig. People want to find out more. Where can they connect with you? Find out more about Tumi.
All right, about the gig, Nescafé Red Mug.co.za. That's it. You basically register to come see me. You know, no more pay at the door, no more free gigs. You register to come see me. I must know you want to call there. And then Twitter, Tumi Molekane, Instagram, T for the V. That's it, man. Thank you for having me.
I can't believe that in all the time we've never interviewed you. We need to talk to our guys and bring you more in studio with us. That was Tumi, performing at the Katzy's inside the first highest shopping centre in Rosebank at the Red Mug Session hosted by Nescafé. He will be supported by upcoming artists like Stat P and poet Natalia Molebatsi, and the show kicks off at 2:30 and goes on until 9. It's jam-packed. Let us know what you think. Morning Live at SABC.co.za.